I can't believe it finally happened. Kronovi retired. So as we see on his Twitter, we have Kronovi, Cameron Bills. We scroll down and we see the retirement tweet on January 1st, retiring from competitive Rocket League. Read 14,000, almost 15,000 likes. That's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look. So if you want to read the whole thing, go ahead and pause here if you want. But basically what this says is this first section is he's just moving to content and casting and coaching. We can read this first paragraph though. He says, let me take you all the way back to RLCSX when I was on Rogue. Offseason was great. Then season X begins and we are hovering around top 8 but can't break past that. During the end of the season and most of the first split, I was seriously struggling to enjoy practice in the game in general. The only way I could justify doing something I wasn't 100% enjoying was if the results were there. We never managed to break out of top 8, so I asked to be released from Rogue. Who knows if I was the next player out anyway. Roster moves can happen at any time, but regardless I wanted out of comp play for a little bit. I took the next split off so I could figure out if I even liked Rocket League anymore. I did a few quals here and there for fun with people, and after the winter split, I knew what I wanted to do. The final split of RLCSX, I was teamed up with Continuum, Aeon, Astro, and Bob. This is the team that would rekindle my passion for the game. I can't express how grateful I am to have been around them during one of my darkest times. Playing with them, grinding to become an RLCS team, making top 12 at an event, and then signing with KCP were all milestones that relit the fire inside me. They made me realize a lot about myself and really allowed me to regain a positive mentality about the game. During the offseason between RLCSX and RLCS 11, the KCP roster shifted quite a lot. Freshness, Meknos, and Wondamike were now the starting roster with me as substitute. I was still feeling okay about myself as a player, which is one of the few reasons I even accepted the sub spot. I got subbed in far more often than I initially anticipated, which for me was a massive boost of confidence, but ultimately the team failed to gain any points during the first split. If you track the high and low points in my career going all the way back to 2015, it would look like a roller coaster at Six Flags. There are tons of high and lows. I've always been someone that bounced back no matter how bad things got. The only difference from all those other times and now is that I'd rather move on. I don't see the payout from grinding RLCS the way I used to. More and more, it just stresses me out when the team I'm on doesn't win. I maintain high standards and the amount of work to meet those standards is better spent elsewhere. Basically what I got from this tweet longer, Kronovi's retirement message, is that one, he's moving to content and casting and coaching. Seems like a lot of pros like Rizzo go in this direction, just more money and it's just better payout at the end of the day compared to competitive, especially when you're losing. You know, Rizzo was in G2, which they were kind of winning, but Kronovi and Rogue or KCP at the end of the day, there was really nothing left in terms of winning and prize pool, which he goes on to mention like later on in this these paragraphs. The team he was on just wasn't getting results enough. He wasn't happy with the way everything was, like the performances of everybody. So he just, I mean, that was that. He just hung up the sticks. It's definitely really sad. He says, thank you for reading everything. I'll see everyone on the content side of things now. But everyone will be getting more of Kronovi than they ever had before, I promise. So you can probably find him on Twitch and whatever else he's doing. So pretty sad stuff we have here. KCP actually made a video for them. Let's go ahead and give this a like and let's expand it and let's take a look at this. Okay, that last screen was pretty cool. It had all of his former team decals on all the cars. If you saw Rogue, G2, and KCP, that was pretty dope. And sorry about the Twitter quality. It's when you upload on Twitter and you full screen something, the video will never look good. So I know it's going to be pixelated and whatever. It's really nothing I can do. There's no settings to change it. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, so if we scroll up, we see Kronovi in the past couple of days. He's doing Twitch, Discord, Twitch. So good for him. He's really sticking to what he's saying. He's grinding that stuff out. Looking at the retirement messages is pretty sad. We have one of Mike saying good luck in the future. T. Corral, sorry to hear this, but good luck in the future, legend. Money, my idol when I first started playing, because like that one, because he literally was, bro. Like, Kronovi is like, if you started playing in the early seasons, you would know like Kronovi was everyone's idol. Like, there was no way you played Rocket League and you didn't know who that was. He was the mountain. A lot more messages. Apparently, Jack, thanks for all the good times watching you play. Legend. T-Var saying, I'm sure most of the Bobo Pro scene now started playing the game and wanted to get into comp because of you, including me. Good luck, Crow. I'm glad you're staying in content RL. Wouldn't be the same without some type of Crow in the community. That is very true. Jorby, one of our favorite casters. You've had one hell of a career as a pro. You're a true legend in the game. Your video are what turned me onto the esport. I wish you nothing but success in whatever you choose to do next. Can't wait to see the content. We already know you'll crush it on the desk. Chicago, former teammate. Really don't think I'd ever gone pro if it wasn't for your streams back in the day. Chicago _ splashes. Thanks you. That's pretty great. Corelli. Hey, the list goes on, man. Corrupted G, Sean, Stacks. But yeah, you can Sunless too. Just yeah, a lot of people. Literally all the big names in the community are just, it's so sad, you know. Kronovi, seasons 1 through 10, a little of 11. It's just sad to see such a legend step away from the game, but I mean, it was time. Ooh, we'll miss you, Kronovi. Definitely will miss the beginning days of the game, watching you play, and yeah. I have nothing but respect for the man. I have literally nothing negative to say about him. I just wish him all the best in the future, and I hope he just pursues what he wants in life, because it was really cool to see him as one of the pioneers of Rocket League, quite literally. And he paved the way for all the pros today. It's super cool to see. Looking at his Wikipedia page real quick, this is pretty crazy. 24 years old, just retired, streamer, 159, 160,000. That's insane. All of his teams right here: I Buy Power, G2, Rogue, Continuum, Kansas City. It's so cool, man. He got all of his achievements throughout his career. Biography too. It's just crazy. He's got this whole entire resume behind him in Rocket League. Just so legendary. That's so cool. That's going to be all from me in this video, guys. Make sure you leave a like if you like the video at all. Comment if you have any thoughts about the matter. And subscribe too. Helps me a lot improve and grow and know what I'm doing right. So, yeah, I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.